And that is all from the team for now. I'll be back with the late news at 10. Now on BBC One, it's time for the news wherever you are. Bye-bye.
Hello, good evening. There's been another large turnout at COVID vaccination centres on the second day of the Department of Health's push for more people to get vaccinated. Hundreds queued this afternoon outside centres in Craigavon and in Newry. Earlier, the department reported another 11 COVID-related deaths within the latest 24-hour period and a further 1,485 positive cases. Well, officials say the large number of people vaccinated this weekend will help in the fight against the virus. Our correspondent Mark Simpson reports.
It was billed as the big jab weekend. For many, it was a big queue weekend. Here in Craigavon, the car park was full this afternoon, and look at the queue. It just went on and on and on. Right around the corner of the South Lake Leisure Centre, where inside extra staff were needed to make sure everyone got the vaccine.
Yes, it's been very busy. Our team today has been working extremely hard. I'm very proud of them, but we'll cope, we'll get through it.
Is that it? All done?
All done.
And this is what it was all about, getting the jab. How was it?
It was scary. It was you're more apprehensive about things that you read online, but actually when you come in and just get the jab done, it's actually okay, not worrying at all.
It was also very busy in Newry, where a walk-in clinic was held at the Quays shopping centre. This is only part of the queue. It stretches into the centre, right along this line and around the corner. Some people have already been waiting for more than an hour, but they're not going home.
I want to travel, so I may as well get it over and done with, and then this is it.
I feel like I'm going to have to get it if I want to live a normal life now. Just the exact same, yeah. It sort of has to be done, doesn't it? It's one of those.
The way the situations are going, like, it's more or less hitting the young ones now. It is like.
I just think because what you're hearing on the news now in the past few weeks, it's better to go ahead and get it done.
Medical staff said they were pleased to see so many people turn up.
There's been a lot of young people here today, but not just the younger age bracket. We are getting people from all ages here today, but the majority of people have been the younger generation.
The total number of vaccinations this weekend is still being counted. It may be tomorrow before the exact figure is known. Mark Simpson, BBC Newsline, Craigavon.
Unionists have condemned an apparent show of strength by gunmen in Londonderry. Footage on social media shows men firing weapons beside a mural commemorating dead INLA hunger striker Michael Devine. The Ulster Unionist Party in Derry says the police should have intervened.
With the information which is out in the public domain now, where it says that the PSNI did have an indication that this type of event was going to take place, and the activities like the show of strength was planned. So there was certainly enough time and information there to put together a proactive operation by the PSNI to interdict and apprehend these individuals as they're conducting it, or indeed shortly thereafter.
Now, you may have noticed the North Coast has become more colourful. New street art popping up across the Causeway Coast and Glens Council area as part of a scheme to brighten up town centres. And our reporter Sarah Neal has been to take a look.
There's a mural on this wall in Coleraine, and a bird looks down from the top of Portstewart Promenade. These are just some of the 23 pieces of art that now adorn walls, gable ends and doorways across 6 towns along the North Coast. It's an attempt to bring some life back to the streets after a difficult year.
One thing council wanted to do is create something to go and see to bring people back into town centres, and certainly the artwork has been a fantastic feature. It's created so much coverage on social media, and hopefully it's attracting people back into the town centres, and when they're here they'll go and get a cup of coffee, they'll spend some money and build confidence for people coming back out to the shops again.
This flame-haired beauty in Ballycastle is Princess Tazy. She's a princess of Rathlin Island. She's the work of renowned street artist Frizz, who's putting the finishing touches to her masterpiece.
Just that idea of a story, like half the locals know who it is straight away and the other half are learning about her for the first time. So it's culturally significant and keeping a really old story alive.
In Portstewart, guitarist Henry McCulloch gazes across the water from a wall beside an old dance hall. So what do the people here make of their more colourful towns?
I actually saw the man working on that a few weeks ago. I think it's beautiful.
Fresh, good outlook to the town.
But the bird is very colourful, so I like it.
Yeah, it's really colourful like the ocean.
Just a few miles down the road, there's a cow in Ballymoney.
This is not just any cow. It's based on the Kerry cattle, which is one of the oldest dairy breeds, and it's native to Ireland. It shows just how much thought has gone into making sure each piece of art fits the space that it's gone into, and making everyday places, like a car park, a bit more interesting. Sarah Neal, BBC Newsline, Ballymoney.
Sport now, and Limerick have outclassed Cork to retain the All-Ireland Senior Hurling title with record-breaking 332 to 122 victory at Croke Park. The weather forecast is next. Here's Barra.
Hello there. After a disappointing week with below average temperatures and unsettled conditions, it's all change as we make our way through this coming week. We have high pressure moving across the UK and Ireland, and that's going to settle things down quite nicely. And then on top of that, we are also going to have some warmer air pushing up. So it is going to be warmer in the coming days. In fact, some inland areas could see temperatures climbing to 25 degrees, just a little bit cooler for some coastal areas. This evening and overnight, it stays dry, a bit on the cool side where the sky's clear in the countryside, 8 or 9 degrees. Most places, though, staying in the double figures. Tomorrow, then, we get off to a promising start, and throughout the rest of this week, lots of dry weather, sunshine, and as we mentioned, it's going to be slightly warmer as well. To begin with, tomorrow there will be some cloud around. Not always clear blue skies through the day tomorrow, but where we get the best of the sunshine, especially for western areas, 23 or 24 degrees not out of the question. Cooler around the coast with the onshore breezes. Fine tomorrow evening and overnight into Tuesday. And Tuesday, another fine day, plenty of dry weather and some sunshine. Maybe a little bit misty around some coastal areas for a time. But temperatures inland, again, reaching 24 or 25 degrees on Tuesday. Always just a little bit cooler around the coast with the onshore breeze, but still 20 degrees for the Antrim coast will feel quite pleasant. The high pressure going nowhere fast for the rest of this week, and as we make our way towards the weekend, a lot of settled weather in the forecast. And as temperatures reach the mid-20s perhaps during the middle of this week, eventually towards this weekend, they will go a little bit lower, but staying around 20 degrees.
That's it. I'm back with the late news at 10 tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.